Hi there, I have a thought for the day, and we are continuing on with the book Unconditional Love, and that it's by John Powell. I think he was a Jesuit, but he's pretty good. So he says, I'm reading from page 12. So we're kind of continuing on with the thought for the day that we already had. What is life for? So now he says, you and I must open ourselves to the question, what is life for? We should get right down into the fabric of our daily lives. What am I doing? Is my life a series of deadlines? Is it nothing but meetings, clearing my desk, answering phones, moving from one crisis to the next? Do I look forward to the stretch of life that is ahead of me, to next week, to the coming year? Is mine a hand-to-mouth existence? Is it a matter of just getting by? When I wake up in the morning, is my first reaction, good morning, God, or good God, morning? Am I in a survival contest? Do I feel trapped? Am I just hanging on? Am I asking, how much longer can I do this? Some of us are afraid, as Carl Jung says, to face these questions because of what the answers might imply. We rather anticipate that someone who really doesn't understand will use our answers to tell us that we have to change our lives, to give up our present jobs, to leave our families, to move to a sunnier climate, and so forth, etc. Of course, it may be that you or I should change something in our lives, but it's much more realistic and important to change something in ourselves. It may be that the parasites which are eating away inside of us, depriving us of the deeper joys and satisfactions of life, should become the first object of our attention. For example, if I am a compulsive pleaser of others, living or dying according to the approval I get for my person or my work, then no change of life, job, family, or climate can possibly help me. No matter where I go or what I do, the problem would be with me because it's in me. I would still be asking those torturous questions. Did that look mean that he didn't like me? She didn't smile. I guess she is unhappy with my performance, and 1,000 et ceteras. The same would be true of a compulsive perfectionist who can never experience satisfaction because nothing is ever completely perfect. Such a person is, at least internally, a ruthless critic of everything and everyone. This person, upon entering heaven, will no doubt suggest to God that he spend a few bucks to fix the place up. We should comb through our patterns of action and reaction to locate these or similar distortions in our attitudes. And those were necessary, especially. But the more universal and more important reality to be investigated is what I would call a life principle. A life principle is a generalized, accepted intention of purpose. Let me say that again. A life principle is a generalized, accepted intention of purpose that is applied to specific choices and circumstances. For example, good must be done and evil avoided. If this is one of my life principles, then whenever I come to a specific choice involving good and evil, my principle directs me to choose that which is good and to avoid that which is evil. I would like to suggest that everyone has one dominant life principle. It may be difficult to lure it out of the dark, the subconscious regions, to face examination in the light, but it's in there. There's in each of us a set of needs, goals, or values with which we are psychologically preoccupied. There is something in all the zigs and zags of daily living which dominates all our desires. This life principle runs through the fabric of our choices like the dominant theme in a piece of music. It keeps on recurring. It's heard in different settings. And of course, only you can answer for yourself, just as only I can answer for myself. What is my life principle? For example, some people are above and before all else looking for safety. They avoid all places where danger might lurk, even if opportunity could be waiting in the same place. They will take no risks, make no gambles. They stay home at night and reveal their deepest selves to no one. It's better to be safe than sorry, they say. The same kind of thumbnail sketch could be made of a person whose primary concern and life principle is duty, maybe recognition, or money, fame, need, success, fun, relationships, approval of others, or power. So, having a life principle is a matter of psychological economy. And as you go through your day today, think about the psychological economy that you have been maintaining from the beginning. What is your life principle? What is the one thing that you insist on having? The one thing that guides all of your decisions. It's usually something you're afraid to face or you avoid for fear of discomfort. Sometimes it's something beautiful. So think about, what is your life principle? Okay, and make a great day.